Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is ThaisBarbosa. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I make fitness contents including workouts, healthy tips, Q&As, food, meals, vlogs sometimes. So if you like all that stuff, if that's your interest, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you like this video for more, and make sure that if you have any requests of videos that you'd like to see me doing, that you comment down below, and I'll make sure to read those and I'll make sure to record them for you. And if you are already a subscriber to my channel, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for being part of my YouTube family. I really appreciate you guys. So I'm just gonna explain here what I'm gonna be showing you guys in the video, that way you guys are not lost, okay? I have a few people always coming up to me and asking me what I usually do as a recovery process after my workouts, specifically after leg days. I always like to foam roll my legs the day off my leg workout. So I foam roll my legs, I make sure that I get rid of all those knots and tightness on my muscles. I feel like it really helps me, especially the next few days when I wake up. I don't feel like too tight or as sore compared to if I would not do the foam roller. And the main reason why I wanted to record this video is because I do understand that it is hard to target every single muscle group on your legs when you're foam rolling, right? It's just sometimes not convenient. Like the position, you cannot find the right position and you cannot feel it, massaging your muscles and things like that. So I tried to show as best as I could in the video how I foam roll my IT band, my inner thighs, quads, calves, hamstrings, and glutes. So I hope you guys can have an idea and you can start foam rolling yourselves. And it truly helps, because let's be honest, sometimes you don't want to depend on going to a massage place, which, don't get me wrong, it's really good to also relax and things like that. But sometimes you are busy during the week and you just want something more convenient and quick. So it usually takes me about 10 minutes total to foam roll my entire legs, and it is great, it's very convenient. And I know that in the video you might not be able to see specifically the areas that I'm targeting, but I'm gonna be explaining so you guys have an idea. And if you do have any questions about the video, you can drop the questions down below in the comments and I'll make sure to explain everything more detail if you guys want. I also do share a few of my favorite stretches that I always do, like on a daily basis. And I feel like these are great stretches, especially after leg day for me, because they target usually the main muscle groups I used on my workout. So I want to share those with you as well. But if you guys would like to see specifically what I do to stretch, like all the stretches that I do, then make sure to let me know as well, so that way you can make a video all about stretching, okay? So without any further ado, we're gonna start with the video here. This was quite a longer intro, but I really like to make sure that you guys understand what I'm gonna be showing the video before you guys actually see it and don't get confused. And also stay tuned for the end of the video, because I'm gonna be making a little announcement, and I'd like to know, it's just something that I have been thinking of doing here on my channel, and I would like to see what you guys think of it, and just let me know, your opinion about it. Let me know in the comments below or message me. And yeah, let's get started with the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. So here I'm working on my hamstrings. I make sure to go slow enough that I can really work on my knots, soreness or any area of my hamstrings that I can feel a little uncomfortable. And I usually go about 10 times back and forth. That's usually just a little, rule of thumb that I use. And you can notice as well that I'm not staying on just one specific area of my hamstrings. I kind of go, side to side. I kind of make a little twist right there just to target every single area of my hamstring. And I love doing that because it targets everything. And here you can notice that I'm working on my IT band, so I'm leaning more towards my side. And you can also notice that I'm not rolling over my knee necessarily or my hip bone. I just stay rolling over my muscle. And also sometimes when I find a spot that is really sore or tight or have a knot in there, I just like to pause it for about 15 seconds and hold it, apply some pressure on that spot. It really helps it. And then I repeat the same thing on the other leg. Something that I really need to mention here is that you can get a good arm workout, as you can see, and also a good core workout, because you're literally going back and forth, having to keep that core nice and tight the whole time, and using your arms, to move back and forth. Also here you can see that I'm working more towards my inner thigh, even though it's part of my hamstring, and I like to apply some pressure on the area using the other leg on top of the one that I'm working on. Now it's time to work on my calves. So as you can see, I am applying pressure as well on one leg by placing the opposite leg on top. And I like to rotate my ankle sometimes when I find a specific spot that is a little more tight or sore, and that really helps. And same thing as I did with my hamstrings, I like to work on all areas of my calves. So on the lateral side, inner side, everything. Now I switch legs. I do the same thing, working on the lateral side, inner side, everything, rotating the ankle. Now here I'm focusing on my quads, and you can also see that I am also targeting my inner thighs as well by using rotating my leg, yes, and kind of bending my knees. Now it is a pretty difficult position to work with because there is no other way to really target your inner thighs unless, you do this position. And at least for me, I like to use one leg at a time instead of both, because otherwise I cannot really feel my inner thighs working, and I can focus on one leg at a time, apply more pressure on it. Same thing with the other leg, doing the same movement. And again, really getting a nice arm workout here. As you can see, I'm literally crawling back and forth. And again, the rule of thumb here that I usually go about 10 times back and forth. That way I know that I spend enough time on the muscles. And then here I went to some stretching. There's no specific order on, if I start with my stretching and then foam rolling, or vice versa. But this day I started with the foam roller first. Here I'm stretching using the pigeon pose. I can really feel my IT band as well my hips. This is a great stretch, especially after a leg workout. I like to make sure that I hold each position for at least 30 seconds. Sometimes I go up to 45 seconds or 1 minute. And also keep in mind that you need to keep breathing into your nose, out of your mouth, deep breaths. That way you can really relax and feel the nice stretch in your muscles. And then here, I don't really know what to call this stretch, but I basically have my ankle on top of the opposite knee, yes, the bent knee, and I'm just basically opening my hips here. And again, I like to hold each position for about 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds. And then here I took it up a notch and just held the opposite leg towards my chest, as close as I could to my chest. Held it for about 30 seconds. I could actually feel more of my glutes, the piriformis. And the same thing, I repeat it on the other leg. One thing to keep in mind that I forgot to mention earlier is to, whenever you are stretching, never go to the point where you feel any type of pain. You should feel still comfortable, a nice stretch, but nothing that makes you feel uncomfortable. Now for this next one, you can grab any towel that you have with you, and just to focus on the hamstring and calf. You wanna hold, yes, the towel around your foot. Like you can see here, I am focusing on many different directions, opening my hips, and then I'm gonna go to the other side, same thing, hold it for about 15 seconds. And also, because you keep moving your leg side to side, you're also working on that hip mobility. It really helps it. Switching legs, same thing. Opening the hips, then going across your body. Hold it for about 15 seconds or so. Feel the nice stretch. This one is amazing. And then the last stretch here, I'm just standing, reaching as far low as I could and focusing on my calves, hamstrings. So this is usually my routine, my recovery routine, specifically after my leg workouts. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I was able to show everything, in details, and you guys could understand everything and that it was very helpful. I really hope that you guys can add those to your routine. It is very important, and you guys are gonna feel the difference. And yes, there isn't really much, there's nothing magical that I do on my recovery process. It's really just, little things that you just add to your routine that they make a big difference in the end of the day. And also being consistent with them, it's really gonna help you in the long run. So I usually foam roll my legs about twice a week, and I do stretch daily, and I really make sure to focus on the muscle groups that I really worked on the day. So that really helps. And like I said earlier in the video, if you guys have any questions specifically about this video or anything really you'd like to see more on this channel, please let me know in the comments below so that I can have an idea. And the little announcement I wanted to make, or more like question also, I was thinking of sharing 30-minute core exercises that you can do either at the gym or at home, like actually sharing a whole 30-minute workout that I'll be doing with you guys. So I can record myself and you guys can always do it whenever you're at home or whenever you're at the gym and you guys would like to have an idea of what to do, but you guys are lost. And if you're like me who likes to actually have something to follow along, then yes, let me know and I can definitely start recording those 30-minute core exercises here on my channel. And I feel like it could be really helpful. I'm gonna be doing this with you guys and we can actually hold each other accountable. I am gonna be explaining throughout the video what we're gonna be doing and, things you're gonna need and things like that. Nothing too fancy though, I'm a very basic original exercise kind of person, so I don't come up with anything crazy, I promise you, but they really work and that's why I like to stick with those. So yes, let me know in the comments below if you like to see those and I'll be more than happy to start recording. So yes, I do have a new video coming up in the middle of this week. I'm gonna start recording twice a week, at least I'll try to. So stay tuned for that. I'll always let you guys know on my Instagram whenever I upload a new video. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure that you do, make sure that you support me. And through Instagram, you can always DM me and ask me questions or be part of my Q&As that I always do on my stories and things like that. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, it was really fun making it. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day or evening. Love you.